I'm just calling this simply letting go because that's what I have to do now. I have to let go of all the baggage, let go of all the things I have no control over, no power over, give it to God. It's that simple. But it's not that easy because, like most people, I want to have a say. I want to have some control over how things are going to turn out. No way. Especially now, I understand. I really do understand that's just not happening. So, what do I have to let go of? In my case, I have to let go of a lot of dreams. I have to let go of a lot of goals, a lot of plans, because this world is not designed right now for long term plans, for personal ambitions. It all has to be His will, His plan, not my plan. I I used to set myself extraordinary goals, impossible goals, and I never achieved any of them because, well, first of all, I was drinking, but second of all, they were not realistic. They were, I would say, delusional goals. Now I have, in terms of my abilities, I would have more realistic goals, but the world is opposed to my goals. Okay, right? It just is right now. Um, so I have to let go and do what our Lord wants me to do day by day, moment or moment, by moment by moment. I have to let go of what other people think about me. The fact that a lot of people are never going to like me, and some people are going to hate me. And I'm not just talking about people of the world, I'm talking about fellow Christians because they have something in them or they see something in me that they don't like in themselves. And that's usually how it is. If I don't like someone, I'm seeing something in them that I don't like in myself. We don't want to face that, do we? But it's the reality. And if I don't like someone, I examine myself very closely because there's no room for that. That's pettiness. There's no room for pettiness now. There's no room for hostility towards any fellow Christian. Mm-mm. Get rid of it. That's baggage. Got to leave it at the station because it ain't going to heaven, and you're not going to go to heaven with it either. I won't. There's no hatred. There's no pettiness. There's no mean spiritedness. There's no scheming or cruelty or hostility in heaven. It don't get through the gate. It's that simple. So I got to let go of all that bitterness, sourness, grudges. All of it's got to go. So, with time being what it is, that's another thing I have to let go of my lack of control over the time racing by. Uh, I've got to work on these things and I've got to deal with these things. They're the priorities because I want to get to heaven. Um, People that will not forgive me. Now, there are people in my past who I did hurt, but they also hurt me and they will not forgive me. For whatever reason, they can't forgive me. Okay, well, I'm afraid you can't do anything about that. You have to forgive them. And that's hard sometimes when people don't want to love you. It's hard to love them. It is. I'm admitting that, but I pray about it and I work on it with Jesus' help. All of this is up to Him. See, that's where I have confidence because I know I still have a lot of things that need fixing. But since I've given them to Him, I say, Jesus, you need to fix this. I can't. I trust He will in His time. So I don't worry about it. I'm not anxious about it because I know he's going to make it right. There's no good in me, it's all in him. So I just give it to him and let go, knowing that he's going to repair the damage. He's going to heal the wounds. He's going to mend the fences. He's going to do all the things necessary to make it right. As long as I'm willing to cooperate. Now, if he shows me an opportunity that I can reach out to someone who holds a grudge towards me or whatever and show them the new Bruce, then I've got to do that. But sometimes they don't care. People have a fixed idea of how you were, and it's very difficult for them to ever see you in another light. And I just have to accept that. Everything else, I imagine, I used to visualize this, and I still occasionally do, taking a big old bag of rocks, a heavy bag of rocks over my shoulder, dragging it up to Calvary and just leaving all of it, the weight of the world, the weight of my sins, the weight of my past, the weight of my guilt, weight of my sickness, the weight of everything, leaving it at the foot of the cross. Falling on my face at the foot of the cross and say, "Here, Jesus, I can't carry this anymore." And he'll say, "Leave it there. Leave it there. Walk away. Leave it there." Not walk too far away from him. That's not what I mean. Walk away from that bag of rocks. Yeah. Anyway, that's the priority now because, as I've said, time is so short. People don't really even acknowledge it. This incredible time speeding by, the way it's going, because they don't want to, because it means, again, accepting the fact that this is not normal, that normal's over forever, and that we have to prioritize now. I believe that's why the time is going so quickly, so we can refocus. But no. But there again, I can't worry about what other people are doing. I've got to do what I have to do. Let go. And granted, their insanity will try to come into your world now because they want everyone going the way of the world, going their way. Push it away. Let go of it. And then as best you can. Yesterday it was really difficult. I had some real nonsense going on. But what I finally had to do is say, well, okay, I can't do anything about this today. So I'll just let it go into prayer, and see what happens tomorrow. Meaning today. Yay, can hardly wait. But letting go, because there's no time. I promise you, there's no time. It's racing by. Today is racing by. Yesterday raced by.